Get ready to nerd out on the latest comic book movie news, pro wrestling, and more. Adrian, aka Entertainment Addict, always has the latest scoop and hottest takes on everything nerd culture. Right here on Nerd Talk.
Boy, do we have a special guest for you today. But before we get into that, as you know, I'm Adrian.
Uncle Black.
Astoria Crew.
And Dynamite Calo.
All right. And our special guest is Nomad Will. And Nomad, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. And
Thank you for your service.
Nomad has a connection to us all because he's Mommy Fates' brother, correct? Right?
Yep.
Nikki's brother. And first of all, before we get into the show, I want to open it up to you. First of all, do you want to go by Nomad this whole time, or do you want to go by your government name?
You guys can just call me Will.
Just call you Will? All right, Will. Once again, thank you for coming on, and tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you into, like, nerd-wise? Comics, movies, anything like that?
Once you guys start get rolling, you guys will start to see my expressions get a little bit more into the topic.
Nice.
I just cover a broad range of things.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Can't wait to hear your opinions. Let's kick off with Marvel news.
So before you do that, I got something special for Will.
Gotcha.
I'm going to stop that right there, but thank you. It means a lot to me, and we don't want to get flagged for royalties, but thank you.
Thank you for the
man.
Thank you for that. I wish a few of my friends were here to see that.
It's awesome.
So we definitely would dedicate this show today to all the servicemen and women out there, for sure. Once again, thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about let's get into Marvel. Marvel starts the meeting with potential Fantastic Four writers. You know, Marvel has the rights back to the Fantastic Four, and it sounds like we're finally going to get them in the MCU. My question to you guys is, one, how do you feel about this news? And furthermore than that, what is your dream Fantastic Four movie? Like, who directs this movie?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is tough.
Who deserves, or who will be the best director to direct the FF4 reboot?
Michael Bay?
Was this the second
Did
one?
Did you just say Michael Bay? Are you serious?
No, he didn't. No. After what he did with the Transformers franchise, oh God, don't get me started with that.
James Cameron.
Okay,
James Cameron.
Maybe. Okay, I can get.
No, I'm not serious about that one.
No, but I kind of am. I kind of am.
Can I chime in? I think the Russo brothers.
Did you give them everything though? Can we stop with them?
Why not?
No, they're not even brothers anymore.
Huh? Russo brothers.
Oh no,
not the Wachowski sisters.
Yeah, I was thinking about the
no, not that. No, not the former Wachowski brothers. No.
But how many of these movies have they directed though? Like,
plenty.
What about
Wait, which the brothers? The Matrix? No.
No, you see that's what I was thinking. That was the Wachowski sisters.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that. No.
Josh Trank.
Josh Whedon.
We'll get into that.
No, I said Josh Trank.
Josh Trank. What is his own? What did he direct? I'm trying to.
He directed Fan Four Stick.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I don't know.
Well,
all right.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. M. Night Shyamalan. Why not? You know, while we're at it.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
No. Hear me out with Sam Raimi.
All right.
Isn't he doing
Spider-Man
Doctor Strange?
or Doctor Strange?
Yes, he is.
Depending on how that goes, maybe he'll have redemption. Why not give him anything but Spider-Man? Just dangle the carrot in front of him, but don't give him a Spider-Man. Because again, that's him going over to Sony. But let's see what he's got. I mean, his first 2 Spider-Man movies weren't that bad.
Except
they're not bad at all for what they were, you know.
Yeah,
they're still memorable.
Part 3 was horrible.
Was a total train wreck.
But that's because of Sony, and he had a tight schedule. I mean, otherwise, I could see Raimi breaking that into 2 movies, which is what I always say should have been. But I think he's a purist at some level.
He is.
And now that you're giving him everything in Marvel, he could create a good origin story. And I don't want an origin story. I want Fantastic Four with already running.
Right,
and maybe,
with their powers and everything.
Yeah, and maybe this is, you know what, and give us everything in flashbacks. That's all we need. If you're not familiar, just flashbacks. And that's a cheesy way to make a movie, but I think he could pull it off.
No, I would agree because, I think the Fantastic Four origin story is similar to like Spider-Man or Batman. We don't need it retold again. We really don't. After having like all these movies. How do you feel, Will?
After all the Batman movies, Spider-Man movies, all that, I'm getting sick and tired. Batman, parents died after the movie. How many times have we seen that in every Batman movie?
Right.
Spider-Man.
Origin story? Yeah.
It's literally been almost 15 years of the same hashed out heroes on screen. Like I'm ready to see like something else, like even, give us like give us a Spider-Woman, which, like, by the way, wasn't there like Daisy Ridley? Like she said in an interview.
She wants to be Spider.
She wants to be Spider-Woman.
Something like that. Yeah. Just like
give us a Spider-Woman,
are they even working on like a all-female cast like movie or something?
A second Into the Universe animated movie, right?
Well, I thought they were working on
another animated flick.
I thought they were working on a Madam Web movie, but I don't know if they're working.
No, there's talks of a sequel to Spider-Man Into the Universe.
Right.
Yeah.
And
which, by the way, I like that movie. I don't care what anyone says.
It's a great movie.
My brother he watched like the first 5 minutes. Like, I want my life back. 5 minutes? Come on, he didn't give it a chance.
Man, I'm pissed off that I didn't go see it in the movie theaters.
Yeah,
I passed on that every time I had a chance. I was like, nah. And then when I saw it, I sat down and watched it. I'm like, damn it, I should have gone seen that in the movie theaters in IMAX.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Nicolas Cage as a Spider-Man. What more can we ask for?
This is true.
Remember, he was. Remember, he had he was wearing the Superman costume. Like, oh no, Nick Cage as Clark Kent / Superman. No.
Dude, but where they were going with that story, I think they were going.
Yeah,
with
I remember
lightning,
that. Yeah,
they were going with the Lightning Superman. It was some weird shit, but that I would like. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things of that you could go any way, but I would love to see a Spider-Man woman movie. It's something different. Yeah. If you don't give us a Spider-Woman movie, give us a Spider-Girl movie.
I was gonna say Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
Like we need Spider-Gwen. Let's get
no, not even Spider-Gwen. I'm talking
no.
You set this in the future, and it's a Spider-Girl. You see, Marvel is sitting on a gold mine that they don't know about, and it's their next books that they pulled out in the 90s. So you had Avengers next. You had Juggernaut J2. You had Spider-Girl. Yeah. No, not even Spider-Man 29. You had Spider-Girl. Right. So there was this whole thing that they ran with that to me was appealing because it was this whole different it was a whole new generation of their known characters, and that sucked me in because it was its little own next, I guess, and even had Avengers next, but it was this little own universe, and you can start setting that up, and they will. I think with the way things are nowadays, I think they could capture the hearts of little kids, and then you start, even if you do it animated, you capture the hearts of the little kids, and then you boop, like 10 years from now, you pop out a feature film, which will gap to probably be phase 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So, Will, would you pay your hard-earned money to go see a Spider-Woman movie?
Just depends, really. But most likely, yeah. I'm kind of a big Spider-Man fan.
How do you feel about Daisy Ridley in particular? Like,
I'm sorry. I don't know that name.
Ray from Star Wars. Have you seen it? No.
Star Wars 7, 8, 9.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it.
Yeah,
I know who Ray is. I know.
Okay.
Speed
then.
Give her a few movies on her belt besides Star Wars? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But I can see a few other actresses.
I would agree.
Okay.
I get that point.
Well, you know what? One of the things that I saw is the chick that played Lara Croft in the newest Tomb Raider movie.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah, Alicia Vikander.
Vikander?
Alicia Vikander. Vikander.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vikander. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a decent job as a rebooted Lara Croft. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And she signed up for the sequel.
You know what I would love to see, since we're talking about Spider-Man? You remember the what was it, the old school cartoon, The Amazing Spider-Man, and you know how like it got to the point where like he dealt with like Madame Web, and in the end like he went through that portal to save Mary Jane, but that's kind of like where the series ended. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
I would love for them to like continue that in film. Maybe don't give us a cartoon, right? Because since we're talking about like how it would appeal to the children, or you could, but I think if they continue that canon, I mean, I don't know if that's canon, but if they continue that in the film, that would be so cool. Because every single time we get a Mary Jane, it's either not Mary Jane, or it's Gwen that dies, or it's this, or it's that. Like we don't see a continuation like we did in the animated. You know, maybe there's a reason for that. But I would like to see that because that whole story right there, all that was super, super dope. Like Hydro Man and all that stuff, that's cool. I don't really care about those guys. I don't care about Electro, you know, or whatever. Like, I don't care about this. Like, I want to see some really cool stuff, you know? So hopefully that's where they're going to head into. But
and that's why I'm excited about the prospect of Madame Web, because as you're touching on there, like it would be something we've never seen on the big screen before.
Yeah,
they haven't touched Madame Web.
Who would you want as Madame Web?
Oh, that's so hard.
Ooh.
There's so many good possible picks there.
Glenn Close.
that came to my mind. Yeah,
maybe.
Betty White.
Betty would be dope.
Imagine that.
Don't knock Betty White. She's been alive for years.
Betty White's gonna outlive all of us.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. She probably could kill the role. I mean, take like Placid. I mean, she could play a tough ass bitch. But you know, I don't know. It could work. Who knows?
This is one that I've always said. I was wrong. I thought she actually played what's her face in the movies, but Angelica Houston.
Maybe.
I think she's got it. I really think that she's got it as a Madame Web.
I would agree.
Why not? I mean, there's just some je ne sais quoi to her that I think that she can pull off as a Madame Web, and I think that's really that'll. I don't know what she been doing lately anyway,
right?
Or Kim Cattrall.
No, I don't.
Yes. Make Madame Web a little bit younger and pull like a Kim Cattrall. She's into the sci-fi shit. She was in a Star Trek movie.
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
why not? Why not? Kim Cattrall. She's older and she's pretty. You know, for her age, she's great looking, as Dynamite will say, right up in the alley. And imagine her sitting like on that Madam Web throne,
Right.
like, you know, I could see that. I could see like a younger Madam Web, and you pull a Kim Cattrall into that. I don't think there would be an issue with that.
Yeah, I can see that.
You see, yeah, exactly where I'm going. So you're gonna get all those dads that love watching shit like that, and
You mean all the Cubs for the Cougar?
yes,
So to speak. So to
I
speak.
got you. Sign me right up. I got you.
Long will be there, right, with the Astroglide.
Long would be.
I mean,
Long, good man. You can.
I'm not ashamed to admit that Betty White is on my hall pass.
What
Hey,
the fuck?
What?
who's
Oh,
not?
man.
I mean,
You are literally going to need Lake Placid for that.
Yeah, a lot of
Hey.
plastic.
like Captain America said, whatever it takes.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah. So that's the Marvel, right? Like, I also, since we're talking about how like we're sick and tired of seeing Batman and all this shit, like, you know, they're talking about a new Superman movie, and oh Lord, like, okay, like
Oh,
stop,
Lordy,
like,
Lordy.
you know, I want to see a Blue Beetle movie.
New IP. That's the thing. Like new
Yeah.
IP. Real quickly before I get into this, I just want to mention real quickly. I noticed that we have about 6 people on various platforms watching us right now, and shout out to all you guys. We love the support. And hit that like button, hit that down button, whatever you feel. But we want to hear your opinion on what we're talking about. So go at us in the comment section. Let us know if we're full of shit or if you like what we're saying.
Oh shit! We got a comment from Shawna. What's up, nerds?
What up, Lady Mocha? What's
Nice.
up?
What up, Lady Mocha?
But as far as Blue Beetle goes, I am very excited about this, Calo, because
Another one just popped
we
up.
got
Ninja
Ninja
Jade.
World.
Hello,
nice.
Ninja Jade.
Ninja Jade.
Oh, I like that.
I guess she
You
got
got-
the night off from work. I am
Oh,
here.
yeah.
At least she's been almighty voice. Oh well. Forgive me.
I'm really excited about this because it's, like I was mentioning before, it's new IP, like you were getting at, Calo. But also not only that, but it's just Blue Beetle. I mean, we covered this in the past. We're not covering this today, but Static Shock, all these characters getting some recognition. It's great for the heart, man. It's great for that. It makes your nerd thing stand at attention. You know what I mean? It just
You're saying you go from noon to midnight. I got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know much about this Blue Beetle movie at the moment. All we know is it's being worked on, and we know that the key character in it is going to be Jamie Reyes. That's the version of Blue Beetle they're going with.
So, like, I mean, we have a lot of, like, you know, they could like, listen, if you're gonna make a Blue Beetle movie, the idea is about the scarab on his back, the technology,
Yes.
boom
got it.
tubes, how he got
all that.
We're
Right.
talking Young Justice. That's where he was stellar. We're
Yeah.
talking about
Yes.
an animation show where, like, it was incredible. Like how long did we wait? 7-10 years for
Fuck.
season 3?
Dude,
Or
but
four-
that shit was epic, though.
Yo,
Like the fact that you're gonna have him like talking to the Scarab and people think that he's crazy,
yeah.
and then we're gonna get a backstory of Billy Cord also,
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
Cord Industries, and like if you really think about it, you could kind of squeeze in a Billy Cord like somewhere with one of the earlier films.
Yeah,
This is gonna give us Kid Flash.
Yep.
It's gonna give us Artemis. It's gonna give us one of the Nightwings or Robin movies, or all of them. It's gonna give us Supergirl. It's gonna give us Miss Martian. It's gonna give us Superboy. It's such a big spectrum. It's gonna give us Titans basically. but it's gonna also, if done right, and here's my thing is I like the bridging of two different mediums. It'll bridge Stargirl with a Blue Beetle movie. You just gotta have to give Stargirl like a Billy Cord all in there, and then just introduce them.
Right, and you could easily introduce a movie version of Stargirl in Black Adam.
There you go.
So
you would introduce a Starman.
Right, but I'm saying you have Black Adam. You can do the GSA where they're already mentioned they're already doing. The GSA members are going to appear in Black Adam, so you have your in there, and this goes back to what we were talking about before Black in our previous one, I think about a week or two ago, where we were talking about where does DCEU go from here, and we talked about Young Justice, that maybe that's their future, and I do think that is the case. I do think that's kind of where they're heading.
That's what they need to do. They need to get away from origin stories and stuff that's been done like 50 million times, like Superman, Batman. I'm not going to say Wonder Woman because she hasn't done. The Flash hasn't been done, but give and make it PG-13 because a Blue Beetle movie, anything that's not your baseline superhero, make them PG-13 because what will that do? That's going to drive in the kids to come watch this movie. That's going to bring their parents to watch this movie. You name drop a character here and there. You link them with Shazam because that's in the same base. Bro, you got this. And the thing about it is by the time we get to a Shazam 3, he's in the jail.
Yeah, and speaking of Shazam, you're right. Go ahead.
He's watching over Young Justice or the Teen Titans, whatever you want to call it at that point, because the Young Justice and Teen Titans, the Titans, they kind of blend.
Yeah,
you know, it's one of those things like you got to do that, but it's kind of and by then you'll be on a second or third Flash movie, and guess what? You bring in a Bart Allen. It's just like, you know what? I'm not afraid to give away free content when it comes to DC. Listen to the shit.
Not only that, dude, but like we're talking about if they're going to
see again. There we go. I'm giving away free shit, Ernie, like you always do.
If they're going to introduce Blue Beetle, wouldn't it be smart to introduce?
Yep, I know where you're going.
I forget his name.
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold. And that would mean like, identity crisis, bro.
Right. Well, I could totally see a Blue Beetle Booster Gold team up movie, like a buddy cop type of scenario. Yeah. So
wouldn't that be like a spin-off though? Like, I wouldn't be so excited.
No, I'm not saying you make this the basis of this movie, but I'm saying like you can get there. Like you can like have Booster Gold be introduced in Blue Beetle, for instance. Yeah.
Lady Mocha said, but are they gonna tell Speedy's full story?
They better fucking tell Speedy's full story.
They should.
Will, I gotta ask, do you watch The Flash? Have you watched anything Flash related? Do you watch the TV show at all?
As you guys were talking about the whole entire Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, Flash, Wonder Woman, all that, in my mind, I'm just wondering, there are going to be people out there that are just going to compare the movie to the show personally.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not worried about how they're going to intertwine the future movies with these. Because you got Boom Tubes, Father Box, Mother Box.
Multiverses, yeah.
All that. And I'm just wondering how they're going to do it.
You're right. So they need a Justice League, right, to be able to do anything related to Crisis. If you do Blue Beetle, Booster Gold, you introduce Young Justice, Teen Titans is already in the TV show. Somehow you are able to create also Crisis or Final Crisis. I think what they're going to, because this is one of the biggest story arcs, is Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Right.
I mean, that would be dynamic, and I think that's how they're going to do it. They're going to use the TV show, and then they're going to use the movies to kind of bring in this entire multi-world. The same way that Marvel is doing it. I mean, Marvel has the blueprints right now, and DC, not that I'm trying to talk them down, but hey, they had to figure out somehow how they're going to do it. You look at Marvel and like, wow, Marvel's actually doing it. We look at WandaVision now. You know, I don't like WandaVision, but it's making sense everything that they're doing. And
everything is
setting it up. I think that's how they're going to intertwine it. They're going to find their own way of doing it, their DC way, but I think they're going to use the TV shows as well.
They are. And have you seen the Superman and Lois show?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
Not yet.
No, all right. I'm not going to spoil it.
Spoil it. Spoiler alert.
No. I'm not going to
don't spoil it. But
you know what?
What do you think?
No. I actually watched it. We sat down, we watched it, and I'm like, yo, I like this. Even though it's CW-ish, you know what I like? It's a new story that hasn't been done with Superman.
Right.
They're going into some uncharted territory that they've never really touched on with Superman. And it fucking makes it interesting to the point of like, you got me. That first episode, you got me. Because it was different. Like you know, and the manager, she sat there and asking how many Superman shows have we had and have they ever done this? I'm like, they honed in on it with the Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, but no, this takes it to another level.
This just goes like a couple steps above.
I like it. So far I like it. One episode in, I like it.
What do you guys think of it? Have you guys seen the show? Audience Nerd Squad.
I was surprised. Go ahead, sorry, Adrian. I've never watched any CW shows, and that was pretty dang good. I liked it. It was like Ernie said, it was completely different, and it's a whole other side of Superman and Lois. But I'm gonna stop right there because I don't want to spoil it. So just watch it, guys.
Yeah, it was kind of like Krypton. That was part of the Superman mythos, but you gave us something different about Superman, something that uncharted territory. Krypton was fucking great, and it got canceled, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Lady Mocha, I would suggest you watch that show.
You haven't seen it? Watch it.
And then you're gonna curse me out, motherfucking E. Watching CW. That's exactly what she's gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, she's not seen it. Yeah.
When you get a chance, watch it. It's worth it.
Yeah. And now, Ernie, you were talking about Black Adam, and this, we actually got a news bit from about Black Adam. But before we introduce that, well, actually, no, let's do Black Adam first. So Noah Centineo, who is Atom Smasher, has begun preparing for Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So, question is,
about damn time.
Well, one, and so what's the correlation between Atom Smasher and Black Adam? Like, why have him in that movie?
Well, I think the main reason is because of the GSA element.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at some sort of like Justice Society of America also.
Right.
I mean, dang. So we're getting a GSA as well. Then is what we're talking about.
The GSA is going to appear in Black Adam. They announced that Atom Smasher will be in it. Hawkman will be in it.
Wow.
Sorry, what's GSA again? Because I know I've seen it all over the place. Just
Justice Society of America is basically was like the OGs before you got the Justice League.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Thank
you. I don't follow DC like that, so I apologize.
It's all good.
Transformers fan.
I got a question though.
What's up?
Are they going to bring Dr. Fate too, or no?
I heard they are. I heard. I
should.
don't think he's been cast yet, but I think he's on the cast sheet. I don't think they found out who's playing him yet though.
And you know
that
what?
would be interesting.
It's good that you bring that up because if you heard last week, they announced that Constantine will be brought to HBO and they would start filming again with Matt being Ryan being the protagonist again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in order to do like some sort of like, you need Satana and you need like you need what's his name? You just mentioned, huh? No, not Swamp Thing.
He's a newer member, but Deadman
You could get Deadman too. He'd be funny. With the helm, Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
Yeah. So that's how you would introduce him in that realm, because Constantine does deal a lot with him. That'd be so cool. And he is such a desired character. Also, not Constantine, Dr. Fate. He's such a desired character. Also, he's huge. Like when people cosplay him, like they go extra ham.
Right.
It's beautiful.
And they've kind of prepped people for Dr. Fate because they dabbled on him in the Arrowverse. He appeared in the CW.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So people are familiar with the character, and of course, all the anime stuff he's been in.
Yeah, I first saw Dr. Fate in I think it was the Justice League animated series.
Yeah.
Superman animated series. Yeah.
Are you a Dr. Fate fan, Will?
You guys might hate me on this, but I'm a big DC villain fan.
Me too.
Oh, wow.
Me too.
Who's your? Go ahead.
I'm not none of the typical Joker, Harley Quinn fans. No, I'm not gonna hate on them. They're good, but I'm a big Bane.
I love Bane.
Wow.
Bane's good.
Okay.
Well, you can argue Dr. Fate has always been kind of an antagonist. Like he's always been like an anti-hero type of character. He's not. He kind of draws the line a little bit.
Yeah. And I like the way he was portrayed in the animated series. It was pretty dang good. So
you can say the same thing about Black Adam being in going.
He's also
he's also an anti-hero. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, absolutely.
I know they cast
Satana. Yes.
And I'm excited to see who they get all cast. But speaking casting for the Justice League Dark series, I mean, we got our Constantine, but we don't have Santana. We don't got it. So
very true. But on the Black Adam story, so Zachary Levi wants to see DC Kingdom come. You guys,
don't we all?
I mean, like, did you guys read it?
It's inevitable. I skimmed through it. Like, that'll be interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay. Oh, Ninja J Constantine breathes me.
Constantine gets a lot of love. He's another one that gets a lot of cosplay people go wild for.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm like, oh, Constantine, cool.
Yeah.
And I've been watching those DC animated films to just catch up. You know, the side stories, if you will.
Right. But as far as Zachary Levi goes in Kingdom Come, Zachary is a nerd. He is a huge nerd.
He is.
So I second this, and I think he knows what he's talking about, and I think we'll get it. Now, do I think we'll get it like? Do I think we'll get it like next year? No.
But I'd say in the next 2-3 years, maybe.
Right. It's possible, but we'll definitely get it, and maybe he's hinting at something. So
probably, intentionally or just messing around. But look, this might happen.
Right, because Zachary Levi knows how to play the internet pretty well.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty savvy when it comes to social media in this pop culture. Like he's a face that people really like. They're attracted to him. His movie did well, and he's just dorky. Yeah. He acts dorky. Not that he might be, but he acts dorky, and people like that shit. So he is very appealing to the crowd. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Before we move on real quickly, I want to ask Will, since it seems like you're more of a more of a casual and not too deep into comic books, which is fine. I want to ask your opinion on where we're talking about the DC movies, DCU in general. Did you see Shazam at all? Did you see that movie?
I seen it when I was coming home for Christmas on a plane. But my memory is a little shoddy, so I can't really remember it that well. But I do remember it being. It was not a bad movie. It actually caught me by surprise on how it kept me entertained and just kept me awake and drawn to it.
Because I guess what I'm getting at is I know a lot of people who like Shazam was kind of one of the very first DCEU movies that kind of made people, the general fan, take notice because it was so different than Zack Snyder's previous stuff that he had a helm of. Not much different than Man of Steel, much different than Batman versus Superman, much different than, like Shazam was like, oh, DC knows how to tell a joke, Yeah. So that's why I was just curious to see if you felt that way too. Like Shazam was more digestible for you rather over like a movie like Batman versus Superman or Man of Steel.
Because you like both of those movies.
Well, it kind of helped me break from the monotony of my work on how some of the humor I've adjusted to, and that humor kind of brought me back out of it and just helped me adjust a little bit better.
That's good. Yeah, that's
good.
awesome. That's really awesome. And what else did you see like that like really like helped you adjust and everything? Or was it just like this DC stuff, or certain music? Do you even watch anime or anything like that? Listen, I asked. It's part of the pop culture. That's why I asked. So I don't know. It's something.
So what helps me adjust to breaking away from my humor from me being in the service and having to talk or just chatting with my friends.
Yeah,
I kind of use some movies that recently came out or movies I can watch. Netflix. Okay. I watch The Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl. Cool. But I also watch some kid shows for my little nephew. Try to get on his level. He was into dragons, so I watch How to Train Your Dragons, the movies.
Nice.
And the shows.
Okay, cool.
Some of my nerd friends, and I use that term very loosely, they're actually pretty good guys. Cool. I do watch the animes that they recommend. My Hero Academia was a big one that they all recommend.
Wow. That's a big one, definitely.
Yeah. One of my friends, he knew I was into a little bit of a dark kind of storytelling. Okay. So he recommended Attack on Titan, and I was not ready for that.
Oh, you're not ready for that. You're ready for
the first 4 episodes, I was not expecting that. But it's still a good show.
I would recommend Goblin Slayer or Demon Slayer or The Promised Neverland. Listen, just you ain't ready for that, but hey,
I recommend Fullmetal Alchemist. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Which one though? Because there's both.
Oh,
there's 2.
And there's 2. There's Fullmetal Alchemist and there's Brotherhood. Yeah, both. I love both.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Actually, I think I'm half.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
We lost him.
Sorry. Say that again. Sorry.
I think I'm halfway through Brotherhood actually. On
good.
Nice.
What do you think of the animation?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I wasn't too sure about it, but as it progressed, I saw like the subtle changes they were doing, the little jokes they were adding in, and the character development was astounding. Got me by surprise.
Yeah,
I thought Edward was going to be this know-it-all kid, but as his story progressed and he started doing stuff, I kind of took it away and just realized that he's been through some stuff, and let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
There was a live action movie that was only based in Japan. It was questionable. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Is that the entire CW
universe?
That's the Arrow right there.
Arrowverse.
Oh, that's cool.
There's Attack on Titan.
AOT. Yeah.
So I guess I'll be honest. I haven't actually. My daughter's been trying to get me to watch Attack on Titan. I have not watched it yet. I think that's next. because like My Hero Academia, that's coming. That should be coming pretty soon.
Yep.
But I think like Attack on Titan, that's gonna be my next watch.
Yeah, I've yet to see that. I need to catch up. Everyone's telling me it's really good. So
just prepare yourself.
Oh boy.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't give up the first season, because the first season you're like, I don't really follow. The second season you're kind of like,
Yeah,
I'm understanding.
You have to rewatch it multiple times just to get a feeling.
No, you just gotta really pay attention. That's all. Just pay
okay.
attention, follow the story. Like you'll understand it, because everything connects so beautifully. You gotta pay attention. That's all. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I'll keep
I know
it
we
in
got a
mind.
little bit sidetracked, but since they showed us since Ernie, can you bring that up? Can you bring that Supergirl up again? That
The Supergirl?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
That one. That's what we're talking about. Yes,
That's
that
what I
one.
want to see right
Yeah.
there.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that
Yes.
looks really dang good.
Now, who did that? Do we have an artist for that?
I do not. Give me a second. I'll find it.
Okay,
Ninja Jade. My Hero comes out in a month. Thank you so much for that one. That's what's up.
that
So
is
for those of
that is
you,
such a dynamic picture. I like it.
so those of you in you nerds that don't know, and we're letting you know, you're getting a Supergirl, a movie Supergirl, down the pike. Her first appearance is going to be in the Flash movie. And
That picture. Oh, sorry, Adrian.
in that picture, sells me already. I am sold.
Mhm.
Yes. And that comes from Screen Rant.
Real screen
Okay.
rant. Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she's ready. She's ready for a battle. Absolutely.
You know, if they gave her a short blonde haircut, I mean, she could easily play Power Girl also. You know, just change her outfit to white.
yeah,
you know.
it's possible. Yeah.
So
definitely.
here's what I would say.
You would say,
Keep her with black hair for Supergirl, blonde hair for Power Girl.
Right.
You know, I was thinking more like Siri for Power Girl. You know why, right? But yeah.
But like, did y'all see when she was introduced and the whole thing of how she was announced to be Supergirl? Like the director, he called her and did this whole shit. Andy Machete, when he casted her. Let's see if I could get this to work. Little Nikki, if you're on, I'm trying something different, so I don't. So hold on.
Use your other hand.
I am. I'm trying. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh shit. This might work. Oh shit. Oh shit, Patrick, wow. All right, let's full screen that. Full screen that. And then
Here we
go. Hold on. There we go. And let's see how this works. I'm using two hands for this. Two hands. All right. All right. So we got that.
There we go.
Do we got lag? Of course we do.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, oh, we don't got audio on it, but
yeah. But there's a video where you can see her reaction, and she sounds really grateful, really humbled by it. She's excited. She's been waiting for it. So yeah, I would totally check it out. I believe we have we put it up on our Facebook as well as Entertainment Nerd. So go check it out.
yeah.
Yeah. But it's really, really, you feel the excitement that she gets. And if you feel the excitement she gets, you know she's in it, dude. That she's gonna do whatever it takes to bring that character to life. We hope. But I believe she can do it. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
feel the excitement and the. I'm sorry, this is the one thing that I wanted to be here for. You feel the excitement and the confusion because the confusion's in the beginning. The dude legit asks her, "Can you fly?"
Can you fly, dude? That's like
Yeah.
the sweetest question ever.
She's
She's
like,
like,
what?
"I mean, I can if you want me to." Like, yeah, we know that you can fly on a plane. He wants to know if you can fly. Don't worry, he's gonna make you fly. We got you.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be interesting because they've Warner Brothers has kind of hinted that there was another Kryptonian on Earth before Henry Cavill's Superman arrived. When Cavill.
Or my coworker will say Cavill. I'm like, no, that's not the
Cavill.
Cavill.
Anyway,
Cavill.
as
Dang
you
it.
see in Man of Steel, there was an empty open pod already in his like Fortress of Solitude, which alluded to there being a Supergirl. But where was she? She wasn't there. And so it's kind of, if they build off of that, of she's already been on Earth well before, and she's, you know, it's one of those things, she's already been there, and that was the premise of Supergirl, that she was sent to Earth to protect him. He arrived, he matured on Earth, so he actually technically is stronger than her, but in age, she's older, but now he's the senior. That's going to be a kind of interesting when they transition into her own film. Will they go with that same story? Was she stuck in a bottle on Kandor? Or, you know, it's one of those of they could go multiple directions. You could even, you know, she was held hostage by Lex Luthor. It's kind of, I'm excited to see this because this is something new that we haven't seen in a long time from a Supergirl.
This is true. Yeah, I do want to see how they're going to incorporate her. Definitely, because like while Superman and General Zod were like destroying half an entire city, like where were you and trying not to stop your cousin? You know, that's what I want to hear. I want to be like, yo,
Right.
like, you could have come in and be like, yo, before you keep going, look at what you just did. This is gonna cause mad money, kid. Just like, you know, but hey, hopefully they give us a good story. So, I think we're gonna come into our happy hour time. I got a cool beer for you guys. I don't know if we ever showed it before, but it's called the Scarab event. Talking about Blue Beetle, right?
Yeah, Relic. I've had that
from
before.
Relic. That light's crazy. It's from Relic Brewing. It is I don't know if you can see, a 10%, 11% almost. Yeah, it's a triple IPA. So, you know, it's one of these and you're pretty messed up, you know, sort of.
Now, is it one of those that like, were they like one of those that like one and done and it hits you hard, and it tastes like all alcohol, or does it have that underlying alcohol taste, but you can sip on it and have it like have one or two?
Well, that's kind of like second fiddle. Look at this. I'm the ultimate. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah. It is unfiltered as well. I don't know if you can see.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like
pretty unfiltered. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold. Put that up again.
Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty unfiltered. Just a lot of. Oh, there it is. Look at that. You can see it now.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let me go get a cup for mine. Hold on.
For sure.
Okie.
You know, it's a little bit more fruity, not super fruity. It's more hoppy, but you can taste that like fruity to it, and it's not super strong. Like I believe it was Second Fiddle. That shit is strong, hoppy, but it messes you up. Like headache and all, and you're done with one of them. Like maybe you can try a second one, but you'd be done. I remember getting together with Ernie at the very beginning of our podcast when we started our brand, and it messes you up. This one though, I could probably kick back a couple of those, but because it's one of those like. It's like one of those like fruit drinks that like you keep drinking, you don't realize it. That jungle juice, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Woo-wee. Yeah,
Oof,
it's one of those. So yeah, I would definitely like kick a few of these down, but it's unfiltered. It's a 10%. It'll get this up. It's from Relic Brewing, which is I believe in Plainville, Connecticut. Yep, Plainville,
I'll
Connecticut.
see Ernie even knows. Not that
Bloomfield,
far
Connecticut.
from Ernie.
Yeah, so I highly recommend it.
They're like 5 minutes away from me.
There you go. See,
So this is what I've been having, and I have no more left of this one.
What you got?
This is Surround Sound Lotus. It's a double IPA.
Interesting. I love the graphics in the can.
I know that. And it's by Collective Arts Brewing. It's with Lotus. And you know how much I say I always love this? That they tell you what they put in it. Lotus and Mosaic hops. 8.2. And I had some of this. Breathing Conversations.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that can.
Yeah.
What does it say over there? Is it something important? A message?
Sort of a social justice? Yeah. I could.
Yeah.
That's
if you wanna make me like solo it, but
I can't read it. But
yeah. I'll read it.
It's not, okay.
I'll read it. Storytelling is social justice.
Wait, can you use an accent?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Storytelling is a social justice. We will share our stories for your own healing. If you choose to quiet down and listen with an open heart, you will know our stories matter as do our lives. TMI Project, Kingston, New York. 100% of profits from this beer will go to support of the work of TMI's Projects Black Stories Matter. Listen to the TMI's Project podcast, Black Story Matters, TMIproject.com or TMIproject.org/podcast. And this is about Breathing Conversations, double IPA, 8.4.
There you go.
I didn't even hear it. All I heard was like your voice, and I said Caribbean.
Yeah.
I was thinking Irish.
I said St. Lucia, maybe Aruba. Yeah.
And then I got this.
Power Tools.
Power Tools is good. Yeah.
Power Tools, Industrial Arts Brewing Company. This is the West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
7.1. And I hate the fact that no one ever shows how bitter it is anymore. That really annoys me as of late.
Have you tried all of their brews?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the green one is definitely one of my favorites. I haven't tried the Power Tools, but I've tried up to the green one. Definitely one of my favorites. Dude, that's like
It's like amber color. Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the color.
I like your glass.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's technically a Pilsner glass, but
oh god,
it's a nice glass.
Smells like shit. No, seriously.
Yeah, he means like bad shit, like that good stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not. This is another one of those. This is where I say this is one of those that you sip on and you're not gonna feel it. Like because it's so filtered, but it's got a clear taste to it.
Yeah, I like unfiltered. I like it raw.
So, ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
I'm not saying shit.
Anyway,
He goes, I'm not saying
I'm
shit.
editing that out.
My man, it's happy hour. You gotta pop off.
I mean, Will.
I just did.
I mean,
What's your drink of choice?
yeah. Don't look to your left. Be yourself.
No, he's not.
Go ahead.
Nah, I just got messed up by. Nah. Good old standby. Depends on what I'm drinking. Beer. Natty Light.
Natty Ice.
But
Natty
when I
Ice.
was over there in Germany, it was Radler or Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen. We got a story about that.
Don't tell the story.
Don't tell him. Oh, he's gonna tell it.
No, I'm not going to tell it, but we had a story.
I have multiple stories you don't want to hear.
Tell the damn story.
No, it was early days of the show, of our show, not Entertainment Nerd, and Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Yo, it was like, who was it? Was it Strong Hand that was like Hefeweizen, and that's when we had D Lopes on the show, I think.
That's when we had.
Oh, wait a minute! I think I remember that one.
And like he was like, it was a Hefeweizen, and it was like, motherfucker, get the shit right.
Yeah, yeah. It was the Christmas, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it was the Christmas one, but that's all I got.
We gave you an idea to where to look for it if you wanted to. Yeah. Oh, she said I thought that was a pirate accent.
That was supposed to be my pirate's accent. Like, I try my best, but
you tried.
But you know what? I think Happy Hour needs some music to it. Give me a second.
Right, okay.
Oh, give me.
Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna lose it.
I love
Do it.
You know what? I actually wasn't going to do that. I didn't think about that, but you know what I need to do is I need to grab that from the not under the sea, beneath the sea. When I was watching, what the fuck was I watching beneath the sea? Holy shit! Oh, Harley Quinn. Beneath the sea when I was watching Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's god.
Okay.
That was a strange one.
That's beneath the sea. Beneath the sea.
Oh, that song. Oh god.
Yeah, that was a good song. That was really a good song.
It was.
But
catchy.
I love my. So, what would you? Germany's a country, and this is for Will.
Germany is a country. Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes, you know that cat.
So,
1 minute.
what do you have recommendations for beers around the world? This is where the military comes in clutch. For me, it's like one of those things of I will never get that experience, so I'm trying to push my daughters to go into the military so that they can bring me back beer.
Of course you would.
That's a good reason.
But no. What would you recommend from across the world? Like what different beers or alcohol have you drank that you can't find here stateside?
Will's like all of them. All of them.
Well, I need names. I need names.
That's the problem. I was overseas for 2 years, but a year of that,
I take notes. Oh god, here we go.
a year of that, I was in and out of doing various taskings and missions that we were on a no alcohol, no drinking type of order.
Oh, wow.
And when we were able to drink when we came back and we were off, we drank.
Dude, man, why didn't I go to the military?
Right now, before I completely black out, and it took me a while, but I can drink 2.5 bottles of Jack and be completely fine.
Wow.
What? Stop.
Notice Will said drank and not drinked.
Hold on.
They drank.
You're getting glared at, aren't you?
I bow down to you because that is.
I might die after this. So,
Nikki, use Lear.
Well, but you see, that's like me and certain beers. Like, I could drink probably like a whole case of Natty Ice and be fine. And but that
Natty Ice.
Fuck, I'll be going. To the
percent of it is alcohol, and the other is water.
Yeah, I'll be going to the bathroom a million times. But it's like even like with certain, like the fact that I had so many last night, it's one of those things that you build a high tolerance, and that's one of the things that it's hard for other people to understand is I've built a high tolerance for beer, doubles and down, because triples those will fuck me up instantaneously. but it's like I've developed this tolerance of, it's like one of those things. Like beer in my house is was a Monday through Friday thing, but now that I'm on the diet, it's more like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I won't drink
weekender, right?
No, because I'm not going to
drink.
No, I'm not going to drink tomorrow.
Oh, sort of like a week, almost a weekender.
Yeah, it's almost like get me to the weekend, and then Saturday night was you guys, but Sunday I won't.
Right.
But I found this awesome keto beer that is like 3 carbs. So it's like, holy shit, I could have this during the week.
Well, there you go.
It's like my muffin.
I didn't realize there was such a thing as keto beer. Seriously,
There's no, but it's keto friendly. Is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
To the point of where I could have it and not really worry about the carbs, because this shit is going to throw me out of ketosis. Like the last 2 nights, I'm not in ketosis anymore. But it'll take me It'll take me about 3 days to get back into it. But it's one of those things that this is what I was talking about. Happy hour needs. Before we get
copyrighted, yeah.
Nikki's over there freaking out.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say your keto schedule is just like my muff diving schedule, and you just
all right. We're on this topic.
Topped it.
All right. Gee, muff diving. You ever go muff diving, then go to the store and put a mask on, but not wash your face? Isn't that the best shit on this earth?
It is the best shit. It's like the mask of its own fragrance.
It's like, oh my god, I gotta sell these.
Oh, that is a phenomenal idea.
Muff diving,
always throwing your ideas for free, man.
Like I'm in the store, like a matter of fact, I put on a mask today that I haven't worn in about a few days, and I put it on. I'm like, oh my god, muff diving.
Yeah, you were like, where was this?
Oh, hello.
Oh, long you never gonna.
Wait, can you tell what day it is too?
Yes, because you recall the last time you wore the mask. So it's like, oh shit, I wore this 2 weeks ago. Because otherwise, I got a different mask, and it doesn't smell like muff diving. So I'm like, oh my god.
Wait. Now I got a question. If it's been 2 weeks, does that mean that
No. 2 weeks since I wore that mask.
Okay.
Oh.
I was about to have to get a hold of the manager and be like,
I rotate my masks just for such events.
For such events. Interesting.
For such events.
But next time I'm just gonna go with the mask, so I got the fresh scent.
Don't give me any ideas.
Been there, done that. Too late.
Just rub the mask in.
I think you need to get a hold of Gwyneth Paltrow, and you guys shoot.
I bought new ones. Don't worry.
No.
That deserves a stand-up ovation.
Oh man, but muff scented mask, dude.
Yeah, you know what else smells like shit?
Love it, man.
Nice segue.
So my question for you guys here is, which executive was this?
Well,
a dumb one.
That was a smart one. Maybe all of them, and only one of them is taking the front running for saying it.
My bet, I think it was John Berg.
Is that a mic drop that I just heard?
Is someone
Yes,
mic dropped or dropped their phone in response to that?
He's sure as hell wasn't Walter Amada. So,
I mean, whoever it was, thank you. Regardless,
it wasn't me.
Thank you for preaching, right? Yeah.
Thank you for preaching. The thing is that you only preached when it was convenient for you.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're the same. Not you, but whoever it was. Like, you're the same people who hired Josh Whedon and said, "Hey, you're doing so good with Marvel. We want to see those." Bang, right. Those bucks. So it's
that's the only reason they hired him, is because he was the Avengers writer.
But they were stupid, and they realized why he's not at Marvel anymore.
Right.
Right.
That was the thing. It's like you got to ask yourself, why is Josh no longer at Marvel? And they didn't do that, and they didn't vet him. They just were knee jerk. Let's hire him. They hired him before even Zack Snyder said, "I'm out." That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did Zack Snyder dirty in that ordeal. They capitalized on his daughter's death and used it as a reason to get rid of him. Man.
Yeah, and it's like, shame on you. And I can understand, like, if you really think about it now, and I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but you could kind of see Ray Fisher and why he's the way he is with this whole shit.
Oh yeah.
Do you blame Ray Fisher at this point in time for everything that he's been saying? No.
Mm-mm. No.
You can't.
With this comment about Josh Whedon's, like Justice League was a piece of shit, like you can see how much of a hypocrites that they are, like pretty much. And this is everything that what's his name has been talking about. Cyborg has been talking about.
Ray Fisher, yeah.
Fisher, it's like like they don't have your back. It's only when it's convenient for them. Like it makes more sense now. His stories like make sense. He's right.
Like, but that's the thing. It's like no one's been believing him for like the longest.
Yep.
And now, there's leaks here and there, and other people saying that this motherfucker's been like this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then you need to do something about it. And that's the problem, is that no one's like, why is he still in Hollywood? That's the problem. It's like, why is he still there? Like that, I don't understand that. Is like, that he's such this. You were quick to rush everybody out of Hollywood. And we could go through the names, but why hasn't anyone done anything about Josh Whedon?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe he has so much power. Maybe he's another Harvey Weinstein, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like, just,
you're right. He have Weinstein powers, but that's a fucking issue. If he has that much power, then why does the man with a piece of shit have that much power? That's my problem.
So maybe it's Marvel's success. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit here. Now I'm not.
Ooh.
I am not. I am not justifying Josh Whedon's behavior.
Wait, you gotta take that banner off.
We need that.
I'm not justifying that Josh Whedon is a piece of shit. What I'm going to be devil's advocate with is this the movie that was put out there, right? I'm not talking about behind the scenes. I'm talking about the movie that was put in front of our faces, right?
Right.
How much of that can you really put on Josh Whedon? If you look at the position Josh Whedon was put in with this movie, right? Like how much time he was actually he wasn't. If you really look at it, he's like, hey, they brought him in. They're like, hey, we don't like Zack Snyder's vision. We need you to rewrite this from page one, basically.
Okay.
And he had how much time to do that?
Okay. All right. I'll rebuttal you. Okay. Success with Marvel, the way he did it, with the amount of time that he had, and he gives us this shit.
Exactly.
You're telling me somebody so sophisticated with a vision, somebody so professional that from the industry, and that's what he gives us, as if it didn't look like shit and it bombed. Like, to me, it looked like he intentionally sabotaged it because he didn't.
But on the effects department, that's not Roy Whedon. You can't put that on him.
That's his vision. The effects could have been listen. Think about it. The effects could have been like that red look to it, a color scheme. But even just the movie alone, like, put the effects aside, like that movie alone was just blocked.
The writing, and everything, yes. But I'm just saying, like, he really didn't take over the project from day one. Yeah, like what? I'm not sure. Somebody correct me in the comments. Not sure how long he had, but I want to say it was like only like a couple months.
So, to my understanding, he was there even when Snyder was on as full-time director. It was like he was like a advisor or some shit originally, and then for whatever fucking reason Snyder left, and they're running with his daughter died, but I think
I remember reading about that.
I think it was more of like the golden handshake.
Yeah, I would agree there. I see what you're saying there.
Snyder got the golden handshake, and then they passed it off to Whedon, and like, here, you got 6 months to finish this shit off.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was just all right, reshoot. Because you had to call Cavillion back.
Cavill.
You had to call him back.
That's gonna drive me nuts.
From filming Mission Impossible, and that's the whole mustache problem.
Yeah, I remember they had to digitally remove his.
And that's what that's what I was about to get at. Black. It's like, can you put Shrek Superman on Whedon?
No. But you can't. But at this, so are you saying that it's more of a DC Warner No, not even DC. Are you saying it's more of a Warner Brothers issue?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I would agree.
It definitely is.
I'm not saying Josh Whedon doesn't have nothing to blame, because you're right, Calo. That was a shit script.
That was,
but as far as like, there's been worse movies out there with shittier scripts that go on the decent, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if you take that shitty script, but it was a polished movie as far as effects and stuff, I think we'd be having a lesser conversation right now.
I see where you're going. Okay, but if you're Joss Whedon, I'm not gonna rebuttal. I'm just saying, if you're Joss Whedon and you're very successful in Marvel, and Warner Brothers reaches out to you,
right?
I mean, you're hot shit, so you have to, whether you have years to work on that film or you got 2 months to work on that film. Your name's on it. You got some sort of like power to make shit happen, and you don't make it happen, kid.
You kind of fail. You fail.
Like that reputation that he had doesn't seem too legit now, does it? And now all of a sudden he's not even in. Is he in the Marvel cinematic universe now? Is he working with it?
You mean DC?
No, Marvel.
He's not working with Marvel anymore, right?
Or DC.
No, DC booted him too, because he was supposed to. His next project was going to be Batwoman, but they kicked him from it, and I think they totally have like got rid of him.
Well,
just get rid of him altogether.
Mm-hmm. So now he's got nothing to his name. So my thing is why has he been allowed to do this for so long? Like because obviously, and we're just hitting the surface, but what do Marvel actors have to say about this? Yeah. That's what I want to know, because
none of them has said anything, from my understanding,
and no one's
not yet. Not yet. No one under contract.
Okay.
But you got people that are out of Chris Evans and
Robert Downey Jr.
I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is the
Robert Downey Jr. has room to talk, by the way. Like, he shouldn't say anything about nothing.
That's exactly where I was going. Robert Downey Jr. is not going to talk. But you have
of course not.
Evans, you have everybody else but Robert Downey Jr. So I would love to hear what they got to say, or are they not saying shit because they're making DC look like a shit show?
Yeah, that's possible.
That's possible. Absolutely.
Like just whatever, send out your communication. Don't talk about Josh Whedon. Everything was great, hoity-toity, and that's it. But the fact is we have people from Buffy talking about it. We have Ray Fisher talking about it. We have DC saying, yeah, he was a douche, but we still allowed him. So obviously the man's a douche. But do you blame the man, or do you blame the fact that you've known this for years and allow him to still continue to do shit?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Is it the man or is it the companies that still want their
Enable
profit
it.
margin?
Enable it, yeah. And
Oh,
you
it's
can, and at this point, you're not just talking about Warner Brothers.
No,
Because
it's everybody else.
Right, because if he was a douche with Justice League, I bet you he was a douche on set with the Avengers movies.
Oh, guaranteed.
And
Guaranteed.
that's where I'm going. A douche is a douche is a douche is a douche, and he's always been a douche, but no one's been willing to speak up about it, and that's the problem. And that's why you get that.
Shut it
But
up.
is he a douche that everybody's seen was an effective douche, or is he just now being blasted out because someone finally spoke up and now they're just like, yeah, we might as well go ahead and jump on this train because it's here, but everybody else is like, but what he did worked.
I see what you're saying, Nikki. I see what you're saying. In order for this Zack Snyder movie to blow up, we're gonna make a headline saying Josh Whedon's version was a piece of shit.
Well, that's a fair point to make too, Nikki. Like as far as like saying like let's rewind time. Let's say Justice League came out, Josh Whedon's version, and it was killer. It was bomb as fuck, right? Would we be having this conversation right now?
Mm-mm.
I think
Probably. I think we still would have.
We still would.
Different
Yeah.
of this conversation.
Yeah, I think there'd be a different version to the conversation, and us asking more along the lines of, why do we have a Snyder cut when Whedon's came out and it was awesome the way it was?
No, I'm talking about the conversation where we have the conversation on Josh Whedon's behavior. Would that have come out?
Yes.
Yeah, it still would have came out because his people cry.
But
a lot.
But Warner Brothers probably would have protected him a little bit more. But because his movie was stank like a 40-year-old prostitute, they're like, nah, we're not gonna cover your back and fuck you. But the whole shit is, again, we go to the whole hierarchy of Warner Brothers.
Right.
Warner Brothers, DC, Warner Brothers, HBO, and then AT&T. And that's the hierarchy of where we're seeing AT&T is backing Snyder, but you're not getting backing by your own fucking studio.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I think at AT&T they see the problem. I think at Warner Brothers they don't want to admit the problem. And I think at DC they're like, what the fuck do we do? Who do we listen to? And that's where you get you get that micromanaging. Comments micromanaging. Like, have you ever seen the Lego movie?
Yeah. Like that.
With the micromanagers. That's what DC is going through.
I would agree.
It's one of those things of DC Studios is dealing with the micromanagers, and they don't know which way to go. And that's why there's no solid message of we shun this man or we don't, because no one's giving them a direction. And that's the thing of where what I've always said is let DC be its own, like Marvel is its own, and you give someone the lead. And at this point in time, who do we have? J.J. Abrams.
I see him taking a huge lead in the future. I mean, they're already kind of shaping that up to be the case.
You know, it's funny you say J.J. Abrams because he just talked about rebooting Superman, but 18 hours ago, Zack Snyder says Henry Cavill is our Superman. What does that tell you?
Our Superman?
Our quote, our Superman.
What that
he's gone. He's gone.
What?
No, what that tells me is that there is a Snyderverse. And he's not done.
I don't think that decision has been made yet. I really think it depends on like what happens with this Snyder cut.
I do too.
If it doesn't do this,
we won't see that.
He's done.
We won't see. Yeah. He'll be kicked out of Warner Brothers and whatever else may be.
but I'm thinking that it will do that. It will, just based off of the fact of all this
talking hype.
All this talking hype. Whether it's a piece of shit or not, people are gonna flock to watch Snyder's cut.
Speaking of piece of shit, I'm not gonna let Zack Snyder off the hook here.
Okay.
Because he has terrible ideas too, right?
What is that? Legos?
That's
I was gonna say
micromanagers.
Come in, micromanaging.
I was gonna say this Batman and Lois thing.
Come in, micromanaging.
Yeah, I want to touch base on that, right? So, Batman and Lois Lane romance subplot.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
So let's not say Zack Snyder is a saint here. That he's like a genius because he comes up with crap like this, right?
Right.
So, yeah. I was talking about this earlier with Nikki, and she's just like, "What the hell? This is a story." But
yeah, it is.
But it is. He wanted this. Now the question is this going to be in the movie?
Maybe.
Is it put back in?
No. It's
going to be if it's going to be a lengthy.
No, it's
4 hour.
No,
you think so?
I'm 100% sure it's out.
I'd rather watch The Notebook at this point.
It's out because no one wants. So the thing about Snyder Cut is no one wants to see that romance shit. It's like it doesn't. You would have had to do more in Batman versus Superman
to set it up.
And it just doesn't fit in at this point in time. Like,
yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't even see it in Batman versus Superman. The only time we have Batman and Lois really in the same scene is when they're in that place and Martha, what do you mean about Martha? And I wish we had Mike right now because he does the perfect impression. Happy birthday, Mike. Landana.
Happy birthday, yeah.
But we didn't get enough to expand on that. And so you would have needed to have gone deeper into it at the beginning of Justice League, which it just doesn't fit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should ask if it fitted.
To be honest,
anyways,
to be honest, just like get rid of the whole romance subplots. I just don't want to see him anymore. CW ruined it for me. I don't want to see him anymore. That's it.
No,
just straight action, man. I mean, I don't care about subplots. Like, move on, get away from that.
All I want is action. I want to see Superman with a heat vision through people.
Right?
Yeah, just massacring people. Jeez.
Massacring.
Something.
You know what? I would get on for a Superman movie where he just goes completely apeshit.
That's why I like Dana Hartley. She just goes ham.
Yeah. Like an give us a what if Superman movie.
Yes. What if he just
issue with the thought of them rebooting?
That would be interesting. Just get them all corrupted with kryptonite and just never mind. Let me just stop right there before I give DC.
Hey, Will, how do you feel about Batman and Lois dating?
Don't look at me. I didn't say anything to you.
Wait, what? Oh,
go on. I'll be right back.
Do you want to see Batman and Lois in the bedroom?
Will?
No. Okay, just check.
Hell no.
There you go.
I saw that when it was what was it? The animated version and the TV show, and it just made me
I remember that.
cringe.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah,
I'm just seeing Bruce Wayne, a billionaire playboy that can get anyone he wants.
Yeah.
Go after Clark Kent's girl when he knows Clark Kent is Superman that can literally put him halfway across the universe.
And the dude just died, right? The dude just died. Like, how type of messed up?
That's
way to go with
messed up.
with Clark Kent's woman. I mean, Jesus.
It sounds so familiar, doesn't it, Adrian?
What was that?
This conversation sounds so familiar, doesn't it, Adrian?
It does.
But
it goes back to showing that I was right.
No.
But moving on.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Something right.
Bring up that Ninja Jade comment right there, the one that just popped up. No, wait.
I'm pretty sure it's on Pornhub already.
Probably.
Oh yeah, there's 1,000%.
Justice League.
Pornhub Premium.
Yeah.
But
Directed by Jack
this is never free.
Snyder.
I heard it was directed by Joss Whedon.
Oh,
Never mind, not watching it.
mm-mm.
Can't pay me to watch that shit.
No. Oh god.
Nina Hartley can be like Big Barda and shit. Yo, you follow Tumblr also? Bad.
There's some crazy shit on Tumblr.
I guess she does. Oh my god.
Kid. Nerd news after dark.
Yeah.
We'll save that for then.
So speaking of Snyder, do you want to get So some new Joker photos have in Batman and Mera and Cyborg. A lot of photos have hit the web for this new Snyder cut. The one I want to talk about the most, though, did you guys see the one like Joker looking like God, like Jesus?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What's up
with that? I know. What is this? Joker's calling? Is this his resurrection or some shit?
I feel like some sort of resurrection. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was feeling like. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
You know that? Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying I'm still going. I'm still putting it on the table that I believe that Joker is not real in this movie in a sense. Like he's very much just a figment of Batman's imagination. I don't think any of this movie. There. Yeah, like a Ghost of Christmas, like a Ghost of Christmas Past type of thing, where I think Joker's going to be taking Batman through the nightmare sequence.
You mean kind of like gotcha, kind of like you're Batman, and I'm gonna lead you to here and here or something like that.
Right. So I don't think we're actually getting. We're getting the Joker, but I don't think you see what I'm saying. Like I don't think we're getting. The Joker we see is not going to be. It's going to be a figment of Batman's imagination. It's not going to be actually the Joker.
Okay, but explain to me this. So obviously, if it's a figment of his imagination, he must have met Joker at some point,
right? And we may get flashbacks about that. Yeah,
he knows about Joker.
Right?
What does he know? I want to see that. That's what I want to see. How he met him on a different movie. Or could it be Pattinson's movie? Maybe not. I don't think so.
We got a little bit of that in Suicide Squad. A brief scene of that car chase.
Yeah, that car chase. But that's it. Like, I want to see more.
Yeah, true.
Because I think that Joker is really going to, if he's in the movie, he has something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has to have a bigger part. He can't just be like just a vision.
Yeah, he's gonna have more.
So are you saying you don't necessarily agree with what I'm saying here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
I was expecting a lower number.
Surprise. See, she puts in a lot of work, trust me. That's my niece for you. Yeah.
I got
Ernie's niece too. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, she was raised right, so there you have it. Yeah.
So, and speaking of also Snyder, he dropped the fact that we're going to possibly get a cameo. We're getting a cameo. Now the question is who. I have two mindsets here.
Okay.
One, I think it's a bait and switch. It's a cameo we already know we're getting, which is Martian Manhunter.
No.
Or this is actually going to be an actual surprise. And if that's the case, I can see like Dr. Manhattan.
No. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what everyone's speculating. One of those
two.
two.
Green Lantern. But Martian
That's
Manhunter
the
would make
third I
much
heard.
more sense for Justice League. Yes.
Well, Martian Manhunter is appearing in the movie. That's
Okay.
That's confirmed.
That's confirmed. Well, it's confirmed but not confirmed. It's
Right.
confirmed, but they haven't like gone out and like hyped it up. And that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like it could be a
Keeping
very
it hush hush.
right. It could very much be bait. Like people in the know, like us, know he's going to be in the movie, but the casual fan, I don't think necessarily knows that. So, so that's what I'm saying. It could very much be a bait and switch where they're talking about Martian Manhunter, which we already know.
Yeah.
But I do think like Green Lantern is a great possibility. I don't think it's going to be Ryan Reynolds.
No.
But
It's gonna be a completely new actor.
we can get a Green Lantern and maybe be like a Sinestro, or maybe it's Hal Jordan, or maybe it's John Stewart, or
I would say maybe a Kyle Rayner.
yeah, that too.
Or a Dr. Manhattan would definitely work though.
Because I'm still going with the fact that I think they're gonna in Zack Snyder's world, Cyborg's dad is gonna become Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, they could pull that off.
Because you look at his death scene, how he died.
Possible.
How he died, it screams Dr. Manhattan to me.
It does. But what I saw something earlier this week, and it said that the secret, the sneak peek, the special appearance is going to be Martian Manhunter, but I don't think that's it. I think there's more to it.
I hope so.
I think it. I'm hoping it's going to be more along the lines, because if you've seen every single trailer that we've gotten so far, we have not had a Green Lantern, and
so
that
far.
original Alfred clip where he's working on the car, it was supposed to be a Green Lantern. They then changed it to be Superman. So I think the one thing to hype up the fans would be a Green Lantern sneak peek. I don't think it'll be Sinestro. I would think more of the lines of a Kilowog or Toma Ray. One of the more OG Green Lanterns where you're not breaking the mold, but you could afford to have and that way you're not hiring an actor. You could a voice actor maybe, but a Toma Ray or a Kilowog would fit in perfect because you figure how the Guardians work, and I would more than likely think that they would send us a Toma Ray or a Kilowog to Earth to figure this shit out, because they don't have an Earth Green Lantern or a Sector 2814 Green Lantern. So
connect the TV with the movies and have it be Diggle. I'm joking, of course. Don't do that. But I'm just
so to Ernie's comment, I think having an OG would make sense, which would be a Green Lantern. Because if you do have Martian Manhunter, then we would have established that there is a watchtower.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And there are already boom tubes.
Yes.
So you want to have a Martian Manhunter, they have to establish that. Otherwise, it has to be an OG. And then the only OG that we know is Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That would get the people hyped. That would get the true fans hyped. The fanboys, they wouldn't even know. They wouldn't even know.
Of course, they won't know.
Now, for the people who are general going on it, I'm not going to say who Martian Manhunter is because we know who he is. So I'm going to skid past that as far as who.
I don't know who he is.
Juju, do you know who he is? Do you know who Martian Manhunter is?
As far as a bottle of Evan Williams in front of me, I will break it over your head if you're.
He's appeared in the he's appeared. He's made his appearance known in the universe already. He's already in the universe.
Well, it's definitely not Josh.
Do I say it? Do I say it?
Yeah, say it.
Okay. General Lennox is Martian Manhunter.
Yep.
Who?
They've confirmed it. The general dude in
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Thank you.
The general that is actively handling the go after Superman.
Yes. Oh, him.
Yeah,
from that final scene where
He's Martian Manhunter.
When he was yelling at Superman.
Yeah.
Yo,
That
If you
one.
go back and look at that scene, everybody else behind him is intimidated, but he's not.
I don't know if it's because I'm
I
stoned
never noticed that.
or like getting tipsy, but Ernie, with that that combing your hair, like you kind of look like Chocolate Rain, dude.
Uh-oh. Is that the alcohol talking?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, guys. It's getting pretty late for me. I'm still working out from trying to adjust back to like staying up late, but no trade kicking in. But I do want to take a shot with you guys before I hop off and let my sister take over.
Sure.
So got an old friend here.
Uh-oh. My brother drinks that fire. Oh boy.
What is that?
Salute.
Evan Williams fire. I've heard of Evan Williams, but that's spicy. Oh man.
It's been great having you on.
All right.
Thank you again. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
You for your support, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe later on in the future I'll be on again, but
we'd love
Let's
it.
hope so, man.
We would love that.
Yeah, well, we really
Heck
enjoyed not only your atmosphere, the energy that you brought, like we enjoyed having you on, dude. Like if you can ever make it again, wherever you are, we would love that.
That'd be awesome.
We would love that. We would love to know more about you. That'd be phenomenal for sure.
And if you like friends when you were deployed, if you want to bring friends on, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We're more than happy to have friends on. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, and not because it's us, but because we want to give you guys a platform to just like be yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Just relax, be yourselves, enjoy it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Like do you. That's it. So you're always welcome over here. Like we want to see you again, man. It'd be definitely would be phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to work with my sister on that. Maybe do some times, but I'll try to be on maybe in the near future. Who knows?
I hope so.
Man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Some of the topics you guys discussed did hit home. I wish I could have said some stuff, but you guys basically covered what I wanted to say.
Oh! It's Nerds After Dark. I guess you can.
After dark. So really quick, quick. Martian Manhunter for you guys.
Yeah, that's
right.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And then it's
Kilowatt.
what we need. Kilowatt.
That I would love to see.
Yeah, so Will, from all of us to all of you.
I'm empty.
Oh.
So am I.
Drink up.
I got the beer.
Drink up.
I'll pretend. Drink up, bitches.
Drink up, bitches.
Oh, there's still some left.
I got nothing. Sorry.
Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Hey, anytime you guys ever want to see me, hit up my sister. Maybe I can make it happen one day.
Most
For
definitely.
sure, man. Definitely. You're more than welcome. You were great.
Look at these little. Oh boy. WWE Championship belt.
You didn't get the one that spins. Come on.
Oh, no, I don't believe in that belt.
No, he
big gold belt.
He likes that one, Will. Trust me, I've seen it a couple hundred times every time I visit him.
I want the big gold belt.
Oh, you want the WCW belt?
I want the big
No.
The WCW
No,
belt. That's
No
what I want.
WCW. Sorry, entertainment nerd.
WCW.
WWE, man. Or F. Back in the day.
I kind of feel like we're going to be seeing you a little bit more in Adrian's wrestling show.
Yeah, I think next time he has the show, I think I might join.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the time and the hour, but I think this is worth showing off. Like it was dope 2 years ago for my supervisor. He's a big wrestling fan. And so we always do a Christmas gift for your supervisor. And last year we got him a championship belt that said "World Best Boss."
Nice.
Oh wow.
And it was heavy. And I was like, damn, my motherfucker, I want this for my damn self. Like it's like the Michael Scott Cup, but it was a fucking championship belt. And I'm thinking, damn, I gotta order. And it didn't cost much. It was like $100.
Shh, don't say that. You can't say that on live. You don't do that.
I could do that.
Where's the manager?
Oh,
All right. I hate to interject while you guys are having this fun, but thank you for your support, Astro Crew 12. Thank you for your support, guys.
Of course.
I'm out. Thank you.
All right.
Good night, man.
Thank you. Good night.
thank you, man.